Okay, what's good, guys? I hope you guys are doing great. And the day today, basically in S&P, what do we have in S&P today? SPX USD. Let's just go over the overnight action. What exactly happened? This is the daily chart. I'll pull up the 30-minute chart since yesterday's close. What exactly happened? Futures absolutely just took a dive after 4 o'clock yesterday, right? Where's 4 right here? After this, we had a little rally towards 4,000, but then they sold it right back down. They slapped it right back down. We broke the lows, and obviously we are now at 3,900, 3,920 strong support. But where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Two numbers you guys need to know. Number one is the put wall is 3,900. Okay, so that's where a lot of our positions are built, and below 3,900, if we hold under 3,900, check this out, 3,800 will be faster than you think. Okay, why will it be faster than you think? Will be faster than you think. Why Right, I teach you guys these things during voice chat all the time, and if you're not in that voice chat, you're missing out. It's open to everyone. There's no charge for it, right? Premium voice chat on Discord, come join us. But 3,800 will be faster because there are so many put positions that will be built under 3,900, and then from the previous as well, there's so much negative gamma. It's going to push the market further down until they decently bounce it, until people take some profits. Okay, so be careful. Remember, market goes down faster than it goes up. It goes down faster than it goes up. So if we go on the weekly chart, and I'll just go on the SPX alone, right? Let's just go on the weekly chart. It took us almost June 13th, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks to have this rally. Okay, it lasted 8 weeks. We're 3 weeks in, pretty on time. But if we go down further, it's not gonna go down in the same amount of time. It'll be down much faster. Okay, there's no mercy here because the negative gamma will be so built up, it'll go down much faster. And look how beautiful this reversal candle was on the weekly. That's why I like candles on a longer time frame. They work great. And then when you have the macros and other factors, obviously factored in, and they work great. All right, let's see what happens this week. Another thing that you guys need to keep in mind is Vanna and Charm. They're now back. They're now back in play. What does that mean? On certain days, there will be rallies that will take place. On some days, there will be 50 to 100 point rallies that are possible. Okay, so let's say today we stay around 3,900, 3,920. At the end of the day, if there's a rally in the market, if the puts decay, and obviously volatility is there, we can have a 50, 70 point rally in 1 hour. It's possible. So don't get caught guard off. Okay, because if you go on the daily chart, we have been down quite a lot. We've been coming down. The bounce does not have to happen. Maybe they sell the rips in between during the day. Okay, but if the Vanna rally happens in the last 1 hour, in the daytime there are no rips, then we can also have a nice little green day, days like this. Okay, where we get those little bounces. Okay, these bounces are sometimes huge. Okay, and so don't get caught in those. Okay, but let's see what happens here. But I think after a little bit here, we're headed lower, obviously based on the macro stuff. But again, 1 day at a time, 1 day at a time. Okay, and USD, DXY is breaking out. This goes above 110. This goes above 110. There will be massive, probably hundreds of billions of dollars money that's going to be shifted in the forex world. Okay, I don't know how many of you guys watch currencies, but with everything that's going on, I think it's a must. Me and LB have been covering this for quite a while, right? And I usually go over it every morning these days. But dollar above 110 is going to put a lot of pressure on equities. We are going to go down. There's no mercy there. Okay, and watch this as well. Euro USD, we're just at parity. If this, oh man, this is already trading under $1. So this breaks down. This is headed lower. There's so much going on in Europe that you guys need to pay attention to, which I don't know how many of you guys do. Yen, this has to do a lot with the rates. It's at the highs, it's breaking out, and if this above 140 is a big move up as well. Okay, and there are many others that are going on. You guys can look at them on your own. US 10-year rates are going back up. I was expecting maybe for them to flatten here, but the rates are going up again. And if rates continue going up, this also puts pressure on equities. Okay, right now every factor out there is lining up to put pressure on equities. Okay, so keep that in your mind. If you're somebody that's trying to put a dip, you still think all-time highs are coming, I hope they come for you fast, right? Eventually they will. The market grows in long run, but do take in account macro factors. Don't ignore them, right? Because sometimes it gets very hard for people. I mean, when SPX was here during this time, everyone was bullish. Even me, I was like, man, you know what, like, although I actually held my longer term views of coming down, but Here even I was thinking, man, the market's holding. If they emotionally, like, they'll make you feel like the market's only gonna go up. But then I was looking around myself, just my own comment, my own circle, of the things that were happening. Okay, no reason for me to, and I actually missed this rally, and that's fine. I was not going to play these calls here, right? But I did catch these downside moves. They're beautiful. Okay, patience pays. All right, but let's see what happens from here. Let's see what happens from here. And another thing that you guys should keep an eye on is the weekly 200 MA. Weekly 200 MA is something like this right now. I think is here around. So I'm looking for maybe a bounce on the weekly 200 MA, maybe break these lows, and then we'll see what happens. Then we'll see what happens. Okay, and September, October are usually weak, but stay open-minded. If we reclaim 4K, then be careful to the downside. Okay, then this could easily just be a retest, and we can head back up to retest again. Okay, so believe in every possibility out there, but play what's in front of you. Don't be biased. All right, no bias needed. Tesla is starting to look like it wants to break down. Let's see what happens. For me, 250 is the ultimate target. That after 250 is when the fun starts. Then below 250, 200, and probably 175, 150 or so. But 250 is let's see if we can break in the coming weeks. Nvidia, we had some news yesterday, and you guys see this 165 is major negative gamma level. I had this from before, great support, and then underneath, once we're under negative gamma support, what happens, right? And the results are in front of you. Nvidia trading at 145. We are at the lows of July, and let's see if we hold these lows for some time, and because Nvidia will be down quite a bit, or does it gain back? Remember Walmart when it came out with those news? What happened with Walmart on the gap down? Remember, it just came like even though those news were to me were very negative, but it ripped right back within the next 4 days. So Nvidia, just because those bad news came, the move already happened. The move happened overnight. Okay, so if you try to catch it today, make sure you confirm it before you try to catch it. The move already happened overnight. The big gap down is priced in. Now we see what the market wants. Maybe they rip it, who knows, and then come back later, or maybe they just completely flush it. I have no idea. But be careful. And apart from that, what do we have? Let's look at some Europe DAX index. Absolutely ugly. This is actually worse than S&P and thing. So you guys can see that Europe is very weak compared to North America. So we're at this supply and demand, a very strong support and demand on DAX right here. And once this zone happens to break down further, then we have a big move down. We have a huge move down. Let's look at the stocks as well. Stocks 50. If you don't know stocks 50 DAX, I highly suggest that you do some reading and understand what they are. They're a big part of the world market, right? And also here in a big supply and demand zone. Sorry. Let's see if we hold this support zone, or do we break further in the coming months? Not in one day, maybe in months. Maybe for some weeks we might consolidate here. Okay, and oil, crude. So this is a daily chart I have, and actually I'll go over this one. CL. Yeah, there's a daily chart I have, and let's see what happens. So far we're at support. Let's see if this oil also comes down, or do we go back up, right? Very tricky here, because I was watching Oxy yesterday. No, she made a great play with it. She was in profits. I hope she took profits there, because she bought calls from this level right here. 75 is big on Oxy. 75 is huge positive gamma, but then 70 is negative gamma. All right, and under negative, you guys know what happens as you go closer to deltas. Means tomorrow, Friday, then Oxy can flush also. Now Warren Buffett bought this stock. He bought a lot of it. Why did he buy it? Do you guys know why he bought the stock? One of the biggest reasons he bought this stock is for tax implications. All right, because now I don't want to go into details. Even I don't know the full details, but it has a lot to do with tax implications, where he saves a lot of money just based on this company alone. Okay, so go read up on that. So, but again, he's a long-term investor. He's not an overnight investor. And on crude, maybe we can give you guys better views. Apart from that, Meta is strong, man. Even yesterday, Meta was strong. Although this ugly stock did give up all the gains. Now let's see what happens here. But I think in the coming weeks, it's probably headed lower, because it's not able to sustain its rip. I think it's headed much lower, right? And then BTC, USDT also on the verge of breaking down, man. If this thing breaks down here, it's just holding by a thread now. If this thing breaks down below 19,000, 18,000, there's a big flush coming in BTC as well. And guys, my allergies are really bad. Right now I'm just sitting because I've taken some hot water and stuff, so I'm okay. But I think I will need some time off the screens today for the first half. Maybe I just want to rest my eyes because apparently when you sit on the screens, your allergies and flu gets worse. Okay, I didn't sleep all night. I think I might take it easy until 1, 2 o'clock. So the first half of the morning I might take off. I think you guys, I think I need to maybe give some time off the screens.